Colin and Tim are in an enemies with benefits relationship. Colin and Tim are enemies with benefits, meaning they are enemies and they allow to do horrible things to each other when they see each other. The last time Colin and Tim saw each other, they allowed themselves to do something bad to each other. Colin allowed Tim to kill his friend while Tim allowed Colin to kill his good friend, thus deepening their hatred of each other. This is enemies with benefits, and whenever they see each other, they must allow the other to do things to each other. It is what they have decided is the best of a horrid situation. When Colin was having tea with a relative of his in which he hasn't seen in many years, Tim just getting out of a shop. He knew that he must let Tim do something to deepen their relationship as enemies. When Colin saw Tim getting out his gun, Colin didn't say anything to his relative which he hadn't seen in many years. The bullet hit his relative's head. Tim had a gun in the shape of a book, and so nobody saw that it was Tim. Colin cried for his relative, but then when he saw Tim's girlfriend come out of the shop, Tim knew what he must allow his enemy to do. Colin brought a gun in the shade of a book and shot Tim's girlfriend. Tim and Colin relationship as enemies had gone further down. When Tim was with his secret second family which he hid from his other first family, he took them out of a restaurant after a good family day out. Then he saw Colin waiting in the car. He had multiple book-shaped guns attached to the car. People thought that it was a car representing books. Colin shot down Tim's second family, and even though Tim hated being in an enemies with benefits relationship with Colin, he was also addicted to it. When Tim caught Colin in a relationship with a Wendigo deep within the forest, Tim knew that he could kill the Wendigo as it was kissing Colin. Colin's family didn't know about his relationship with a Wendigo, and it would destroy his relationship with his family. When Colin saw that he had been caught by Tim, Colin begged Tim not kill the Wendigo which he was in a relationship with. Tim stared at Colin and he just walked away, thus ending their enemies with benefits relationship. Then when Colin went home, his wife had pictures of him kissing a Wendigo, and that destroyed his marriage. They are still in an enemies with benefits relationship.